Hi, my name is Vidal, and together with Carlos Ruiz, we present you part of our graduation project. Index. Losses in the area of food and beverages without doubt and issue to prevent and overcome. You can buy quantities adapted to the needs of the restaurant. That is, have a menu which takes into account the losses and the kitchen system of use. For example, in the restaurant, the remains of ingredients are used to make the basis of other dishes. One of the examples of this detail is to use fresh fish bones, chicken bones without having been previously processed. For the preparation of consomme or beginning the use and avoiding reduction or additional expense. The kitchen consomme can serve as the base of a cream or a soup just by adding extra ingredients, taking advantage of the raw material and the flavor without a tool to avoid unnecessary expenses and losses that affect establishments so much. Shrinkage is considered as an obstacle to the economic growth of the company. Hence, the answer the benefit is undoubtedly that if we know how to avoid them, we will be saving one of the most important resources, that is economic science. It is the means to acquire raw material that allows its preparation process and after that conclude with the sale. Research protocol. Research idea problematizes idea questioning. What will be the indicated control system to avoid losses in the food and beverages department? A decrease can start from the moment the merchandise is received since every time the supplier makes a delivery to the establishment. The receipt is signed as part of accepting that the product is complete and in optimal conditions. It is necessary to have a scale to check that two kilograms coincide with the requisition, and it's very important to check the appearance of cans and products that arrive with packing to later carry out the process of correct accommodation and storage. It is important to keep an expiration control to identify when it is necessary to release the different products, and this will be possible if in the layering process they are left in the front part. as a sign that they will be the first to be used. This system in the food and beverage department is known as PEPs, first in, first out. This process is essential in all types of restaurants, regardless of the characteristics of the food that is prepared, since our products have an expiration date and a recommended date for consumption.
Object, object of study and delimitations. This is intended to raise awareness of the importance of knowing and also about the use of waste in the food and versus department how to take advantage of the product to attain the greatest possible economic gains. The importance of knowing how to carry out an equity process. Also, attentions to client rare dishes are explained with the intentions that it now be returning and are two are two process um, are carried out to their letter to achieve the objective. Uh, Statement of the problem. Errors in the reception and argument of merchandise budget. Excess merchandise for stock in the warehouse buying a cheaper product without considering quality now at quality. Supervising or receiving purchase at the time of recession not having at internal policy. As purchase now, not considering request presentations and when not having any adequate rotations of the merchandise this but in the warehouse and in these productions centers and finally the last Australian and supervisions of the kitchen staff during the hardening and manipulations process of the product.
Objectives. Um, General objectives. It is intended to raise awareness of the importance of knowing and know about the issue of waste in the food and beverage department, of how to take advantage of the product to obtain the greatest possible economic gain. The importance of knowing how to carry out an adequate process of attention to customer where the dishes are explained with the intention that it not be returned, and above all to ensure that all processes are carried out to the letter to achieve the objective. Specific objectives. Make the most of resources. Number two, ensure that the protocols for handling and manipulation food are respected. Number three, assign a warehouse manager in order to control the receipt of merchandise and ensuring its quality. Number four, standardize recipes in order to make the most of all our resources. Number five, provide a quality service in all aspects. And number six, have an electronic system that makes it possible to streamline process.
Okay, justifications. You must know in the company has in its productions process and losses that are considered normal in relation to the subject the following result has been attained. Thus, charts indicate never 2025, almost never 23. Sometimes 20, almost always 80, other 20. Are always dies almost. Never has a high percentage percentage, but between sometimes almost airways and airways they had a equitable percentage ratings. A total of 17 touring companies in the state of Baja California Sur. They had losses with and that's allowed.
That's all for now. Thank you so much and see you next class. Thank you.